the experience of 47 individual medical officers.
May I request you activate monitor input 47?
The blood gas infuser will keep him alive for another 47 minutes. Distance 547 meters.
We believe we have just discovered the 247th.
For 1 minute 47 seconds, a different memory pattern appeared.
How many do we have left in reserve?
47. Locate Captain Janeway.
Captain Janeway is stored in memory block 47 Alpha.
That YouTube video, by the way, goes on for another 8 minutes. It is really long. The number 47 appears in almost every episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. It appears in almost every episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Voyager and Star Trek Enterprise. And the reason is a guy named Joe Menosky. Menosky was a writer on Star Trek, but before that, he was a student at Pomona College in California. And Pomona College has a thing for the number 47. They believe the number 47 holds the secret to the universe. They love it. They put it everywhere. They look for it everywhere. They see it everywhere. Pomona Magazine, the official magazine of Pomona College, wrote, quote, "You might call Pomona's link to the deep structure of the universe. For instance, were you aware that the organ case in Lyman Hall has exactly 47 pipes? Or that Pomona's traditional motto, Pomona College, our tribute to Christian civilization, has 47 characters? Did you know that at the time of Pomona's first graduating class in 1894, there were 47 students enrolled? And if you want to go deeper into the mystery, did you notice that the last two digits in that year equal 47 times 2? The article goes on like that for another 2,000 words. You know who else thought the number 47 kind of explained it all?
47% of the people who vote for the president no matter what. All right, there are 47% who are with him, who are dependent upon government, who believe that they're victims, who believe that government has a responsibility to care for them, who believe that they're entitled to health care, to food, to housing, to you name it. These are people who pay no income tax. 47% of Americans pay no income tax. And so my job is not to worry about those people. I'll never convince them that they should take personal responsibility and care for their lives.
Mitt Romney's famous comments on the 47% raised two questions. One, how could he say that? How could he say a single mom working 2 jobs and taking advantage of the child tax credit, or a senior who had worked all of his life and was enjoying a few years of retirement with Social Security that he paid into, how could he say they refused to take responsibility for their lives? But the other question was, what the hell did he mean? Romney said the 47% who were likely to vote for Obama were the same 47% who didn't pay federal income taxes and are the same 47% who are dependent on government. But that's not even a little bit true, not a little. A lot of the folks who don't pay federal income taxes are seniors, the most Republican-leaning age group in the country. And there's no 47% of this country that refuses to take responsibility for their lives. They just don't exist. But Romney wasn't all wrong. The number 47% really did hold the key to this election. But it wasn't the number of people who vote for Obama or the number of people who don't take responsibility for their lives or don't pay income taxes. It was, in an act of cosmic poetry, the number of people who will end up voting for Mitt Romney in the 2012 election. Dave Wasserman, an analyst at the Cook Political Report, has been crunching the final votes coming in from the election, and as of tonight, Romney is down to 47.53%, with a few million votes still left to come in from California and New York. Wasserman told my colleague Greg Sargent that he can now confidently predict that in the end, Romney will be below 47.5%, which will mean his vote total will round to, you guessed it, 47%. And by the way, according to Wasserman's latest spreadsheet, that 47%, it's everywhere. 47% in the battleground states, and it's 47% in the non-battleground states. Maybe those kids from Pomona were right. The number 47 really does explain it all. That is the last word. I'm Ezra Klein.